Hello there and welcome to NHC MUSIC Podcast number 43. My name's John.
I'm Anthony.
I'm Jamie.
Good to have you back, Anthony. I know you missed the last one. You've been terribly busy.
My self-imposed sex dungeon victim.
Always, mate, always.
So we've got a lot to get through in this particular edition of the show. We've got a lot more music coming because we're going to be celebrating the birth of NHC Records and the first official release, so we'll talk about that a wee bit later. We've also got the Carnival of the Dark Arts, and we'll also talk to Music
Broth, aye.
So we'll get them, we'll shout them in. Let's move on with the first song. The day we're starting with a song by LK Projection.
Oh, I really love you. Oh, I really need to. I'm gonna be so true. You can bring me magic right before my eyes now. You can really be so good. So part of the blue. Oh, part of the blue. So part of the blue. Oh, part of the blue. So part of the blue. Oh, part of the blue. Oh, part of the blue. Simple, sad, but true. Do you still remember? Rated at September. Dedicated love to you. Play a tragic, wipe away the magic. You can really do it for you. Oh, part of the blue. 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 So part of the blue. Oh, part of the blue. Oh, part of the blue. Simple, sad, but true. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the best. I'm gonna do the best that I can do. Oh, part of the blue. Oh, part of the blue. So part of the blue. Oh, part of the blue. So part of the blue. Oh, part of the blue. Oh, part of the blue. Simple, sad, but true. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the best. I'm gonna do the best that I can do. So part of the blue. Oh, part of the blue. So part of the blue. Oh, part of the blue. So part of the blue. Oh, part of the blue. Oh, part of the blue. Simple, sad, but true. It's so part of the blue. I really love you. Oh, it's so part of the blue. I'm gonna be so true. It's so part of the blue. You can bring me magic right before your eyes. Part of the blue. Simple, sad, but true.
There's something out there. It's gonna get you. Well, don't go upstairs. Don't even go there. Stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Yeah, we're gonna get away. Stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Yeah, we're gonna get away. Stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Yeah, we're gonna get away. Stop running. Running. Let's see them people live on. Let's stick together. Go exploring, but don't split up now. Let's get it going. Start running, start running, start running. Yeah, we're gonna get away. Start running, start running, start running. Yeah, we're gonna get away. Start running, start running, start running. Yeah, we're gonna get away. Start running, running. Let's see them people live on.
So we're back, and that was Naked Sunday. Before that, you heard the track by Papa Shangos. So I want to get into the first of the discussion topics,
Please tell me
Jamie.
Papa Shango song's called like the Whole Train or something.
Pimping Ain't Easy would have been better.
It's a very obscure wrestling.
Yeah. You're a good company for that, I think so.
So Jamie, NHC Records, it's pretty exciting development that since we last recorded. Would you like to go through the genesis of NHC Records, where it is, what we can expect? I know we kind of touched on it at the start. We're playing 11 tracks by bands that are going to be on the first official
LP release,
which is going to be another vinyl compilation, similar to the original.
And we've actually got another. The compilation things are good because it gives people the chance to get on a vinyl. Everybody chips in the same amount of money. It's a cooperative thing. We chip in, we match the money that bands put in as well. We do all the work side of stuff, get the vinyl done. There's always fucking delays, which is infuriating with stuff like this. But it gets done, it gets out there. You're on a vinyl. There's tons of promo for each band involved, and it gets bands on records that maybe won't have been able to either A, afford it, or B, just been able to do it, get through it, or get through all the hassle, because it is quite a bit of hassle sometimes. A lot of times you need places like a record label essentially to get you on records. It's not as easy as cutting a CD. You need it mastered for records. You need to get it's a lot more expensive to get done. The artwork has to be pretty bloody specific for it. So it's to make it easier for people to get on it. We've got another 3 or 4 compilations planned for the end of this year. We're going to release a clutch together at one time, so we can genre it a bit better. So we've got a punk and ska one, we've got a heavier one that deals with more kind of heavy metal stuff and that, heavy rock. We've got an acoustic one, and that's for people that didn't want to go in a kind of everybody gets a shot at the one LP, which is fair enough. A lot of people do want to go in a mixed LP, but this gives more people an option here. We're hoping to get a few official signings. We've already kind of earmarked a couple of people that I can't drop who it is now, but we've got 2 or 3 solos and 1 band who we want to sign up officially to the record label side of stuff and kind of work at aim exclusively on that side.
Do you have a rough estimate of how long it's going to be before we see a release like that?
The LP release, or
from signed bands?
Oh right, again we can just say on average it's pretty much close to the end of the year. Everything seems to be coming out a clutch out at the same time. So you'll be
focusing the mixed LPs first, and then starting sort of down the road of signing people.
Well, we'll kind of bleed the signing on, so we'll do hopefully 1 near the summer, and then but by the time we've got 3, then we'll certainly be out right near the end of the year, definitely, because we want to do it right. I'd rather we've had a tendency in the past to rush things through. And then maybe learn by the fuck ups that we did. Like this show, I learned by the fuck ups that we did beforehand. But this time we want a wee bit longer to just kind of do it properly. You know what I mean? So then we've got, because once the finished release is out, it's out there already, and there's no even back for it. So
you want to be able to, for your end as well, promote properly. And if you've got 2 or 3 different things going at the same time,
that's exactly it. There's far too much time. It's just trying to kind of bleed out at different times. And even that, the last LP we did, a lot of work went into it. We'd looked at it loads of times. We passed it on to other people to look at it, and then as soon as we get it through, somebody went, "Is that a spelling mistake?" We were like, "Fuck off!" Somebody's name was spelled differently on it, you know. So
what's the process for kind of picking bands to go on LP? Is it bands that approach you? They're already obviously signed up, but
some have approached us, and some we've actually approached and says we think you'd be really good for these projects. And when we first start the LPs, we put it out for general admission for folk to say to us we want to be part of that, and then we'll look at maybe if we get 5 or 6 bands on it already, then we can look at tailoring it. Then that means if another band comes with, like, look, we don't think it's suitable for this, just because it's not going to. It's not going to work for you. It's not going to work for the LP. But at the start, at the first 4 and 5 bands, it's just we'll get them in, let them come to us. We'll give their music a listen. If it's not been mixed and mastered right at off at the end, then we will send them away. We don't want to advertise anybody that's not ready to be advertised yet.
No, as you say, you don't want to have, like, you learn from fuck ups, but equally you don't want to have an LP as a body of work that should flow in theory.
That's exactly it. I mean, next week we've already got this one. This one is new and mastered. We're getting the artwork's pretty much on its way, ready to go as well. This week I need to go up now after the master's been done and pick. And we'll sit with Andy Isaacson, who's doing the mastering, and pick how it runs, so pick what songs into which, and that can take a few hours. You think it's only 11 songs, it should be easy to get through, but you're like, fuck, and then it just all sounds like the one bloody thing you're playing, because you're playing it hour and again. You're like, God, please stop this. But it does work eventually. Eventually you get to something you're like, that's how it should sound. and then there's a tiny wee tinkering of the levels just to make sure the songs go into each other better.
How involved are you going to be in that process, or are you going to leave it largely up to Andy?
He's locked in a room for 3 days straight.
Pretty much, I just listen to it now and again. To be honest with you, I do kind of own Andy's. I go with his skill levels because it is Andy's profession. You know what I mean? So he does like to try and get me involved more into it, but if it comes to me saying I think that's right and Andy going I think that's right, Andy's the one that's gets us saying it.
I mean, you said about like bands coming to you and maybe being turned away. Are there any other, if there are any other bands who like might hear this, who maybe feel like they might be ready but aren't sure? Is there any way that they can make sure that they're up to that level? What's the bar?
People.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Does that mean I have to? I don't know what.
You get them.
Oh, right, okay.
You're the influential person in this scenario.
What would you say is the bar that they need to reach? Like
about hip hike.
Again, the thing is, it's different for every.
You're back 5 minutes.
Hey, I know, and it's lower the tone. It's different for every single band. I think that's what makes it difficult as well.
Right.
So we get bands that, I mean, there's some bands we've had in where it really shouldn't work. You listen to some of the stuff and you're like, it shouldn't work, but it works fucking really well. Whereas there's bands that we've had in a floor, again, don't name any names, were polished, mastered. It's been worked beautifully, but the song just doesn't sound right. It just doesn't sound like a good song. And you're like, I don't really want to use that to advertise the band itself because it's not the best of fucking tracks. So it's hard. It's hard to.
You're complicated in it.
It's a lot more complicated again. That's how they try to delegate and defer to other folk rather than try to put stuff together.
You're focusing on like maybe one release at a time.
Pretty much, aye. And we've had stuff in there. We've certainly a couple of the acts that we want to work with. We've had them come in and we'll listen to their stuff. We'll do a playthrough of their stuff on that. And we've all been like, maybe needs a wee bit more work. And the artists have agreed. Once they've heard it through the speakers on the show, they've been like, aye, that's fair. And they go away, come back in maybe a couple of weeks. So
they have the opportunity, if you feel like there is just a tiny wee bit of tweaking needs done, to go away and then come back with you.
Pretty much,
definitely. It wouldn't just be, this isn't ready, so myself kind of thing. So why don't you tell us then about how NHC Records came to be?
He's using mugs, isn't he? He's using mugs for people to have golf.
Hello.
Hi.
Am I being asked to say something?
No.
Vagina. There's a mug for you.
So anyway,
that's segue.
Talk us through how NHC Records happened. Then, like, where did the idea come from to open it up? I mean,
again, it was almost like a legitimacy thing because we'd had a release in the past, and we've got another 6 or 7 co-releases that we've helped bands kind of record and stuff as well. But until you're actually a record label, people don't see you as a record label, so they just see you as you're a promotions company that's had some releases, and you're like, well, we're a label as well, and they're like, no, you're no, you're like, we fucking are. So we decided to have it as a stand-alone, like a different side aspect to it. So same as the podcast page, rather than just being a promotions company that occasionally does a podcast, you want a standalone podcast page as well, so that people see it as a different entity.
Believe it or not, I am in fact working in the background to sort of make this into media.
And they're trying to get a fucking logo, mate. We still don't have the logo yet.
I know. It's that ridiculous, awful thing that I put together that's still on it. I put that together in Photoscape in about 15 seconds.
Could be us for an interview spot. 30 seconds. Down the stairs.
Fancy runs back down the stairs again.
Who was it?
That's Felix from Music Broth.
Oh right, okay. So who is? I've actually noticed that. As an aside, with a lot of aspects of NHC Music, we've got NHC Music, the New Health Icon Glasgow Facebook page, which is kind of the main sort of promotions.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely that's the umbrella.
People
page.
Send you their page, you share it.
Yeah.
Any big news, you share it there. Then you've got obviously our page, the NHC Music Podcast. You've got NHC Music Bookshop.
Yeah.
You've got NHC Records and NHC Music Arts and Crafts.
Arts and Crafts.
It's not just NHC Music anymore. There's different sort of divisions.
And the thing is, we didn't. A lot of it is because you essentially do want to fill one page on Facebook with fucking all your news,
especially with the way that it is nowadays.
The algorithms and stuff would make it so people wouldn't actually see anything if you put too much stuff up. Unless you pay through the nose. And we used to pay for promotion, and now we just don't anymore. We were up at like 150 a month here, and a quid a month paying for promotion. And then when we stopped it, and slowly it started to get back to normal again.
23 quid.
That's how we make money.
Fucking hell. It's been on the cards for fucking years.
It's
almost like this minimum pricing thing. It's been on the cards since 2012. People kept putting it back, you know what I mean? And we were like, right, it's a good idea, we need to do it. So
Not a good idea.
It is a good idea.
It really is. It really is a good idea. But isn't it a good idea as a sugar levy because they're putting a bunch of shit in your drink?
Aye. Do any of us really drink 3 litre bottles of fucking frosty cider anyway?
I don't think I ever did, to be fair.
It's made of onions. It's got apple flavourings. You should never drink a cider that's got apple flavourings.
This is true.
Any number?
We have Felix and Jen, the music broth, coming in just shortly.
Shall I grab both of them?
Yeah, but first off, we'll play a couple more songs for the upcoming NHC Records release, which is the first pressing by the official record label, but the second pressing by NHC. That's what I call NHC Music. Yeah. This next one's by the 3 and 8s, so enjoy.
You get a touch instead of walking. Love's just a game after all. I could have chilled instead of stalking, but you wouldn't take my calls. Was it all just wishful thinking? Leopard hearts, now our love boat's sinking, and the therapy hurts. You said your phone had been on silent. I found out that wasn't true. I didn't mean to get so violent, but she can't love you like I do. Was it all just wishful thinking? Leopard print hearts, now our love boat's sinking, and the therapy hurts. Well, let's pretend you never met her. It's so easy. Let's just try. We could go old and gray together. I don't care if it's a lie. Was it all just wishful thinking? Leopard print hearts, now our love boat's sinking, and the therapy hurts. She should have walked instead of talking. She really thought she had it all, and now I've killed instead of stalking. And she will never take your calls. It's no longer wishful thinking. Leopard print hearts, now your love boat's sinking, and the therapy hurts. Therapy hurts. Therapy hurts.
Early in the morning, I'm praying for some rain. Comes down with no warning to wash away my pain. I'm standing in the station, just waiting for that train to a prairie destination. I'm gonna break the train, yeah. Blues it up. Blues it up. Blues it up. Blues it up. Walking in a sandstorm, I can't see far ahead. I imagine shapes and figures, but I shield my eyes and stare. My thirst is getting crazy, playing tricks upon my mind. My recollection's hazy.
So we are back, and that was a song by The Big Nowhere, who are good friends of the podcast.
Simon is kicking about as well.
Oh, is he here? Oh, there he is. The song before that was by Psych. Now, we have a couple of guests in. The guests we have today are from Music Broth, which is, I believe, a programme that essentially you have a library of musical instruments, among other things. I know that you put on a gig that Colin Archie's played good down at Buchanan Galleries back in March, I remember. I went there to see that. Would you like to introduce yourself first off?
My name's Felix Slavin, so I'm the founder of the Music Broth, so try to set up music instrument library for the community and support the local music scene and do a lot of positive social impact. So yeah.
I'm Jen O'Brien and I'm co-founder, I think. So we just work on all of that stuff, good stuff together. And we're both musicians, so we kind of get the music scene and we're trying to support it across Glasgow.
So start off at the beginning, then talk us through how the Music Broth idea came to be. It's quite a unique thing, especially in the city of Glasgow. How did that come to be?
It was a number of things. I inherited a lot of instruments from my uncle. He passed away, and when I had all this equipment sitting there, I wasn't getting a lot of use out of it. But a lot of people were maybe asking for it from time to time, and I was in a band at that point as well, so I was aware of various issues with trying to get access to equipment and get carted from one end of the town to the other. So just all those sorts of things made me come up with this idea that it would be good if there was something in the community, a really good resource for musicians and individuals to use and set up a library that they can access and get other benefits from as well. So that's kind of how the idea came about.
So what are some of the other benefits then to which you alluded there? It's not just a music library, as far as I'm aware. It's quite widely encompassing. What exactly is Music Broth?
Fundamentally we're a charity, so we're not for profit. Any money that we do make will go right into supporting the community or supporting specific groups who are maybe in need. We've already made a lot of connections with other organisations that do amazing work with young people or other parts of the community. So they've got a lot of equipment themselves, and we're just trying to see if we can sort of bring everything together and coordinate it on their behalf as well. But other benefits that we provide are the delivery and collection of equipment. So if you're a band, it would be really useful to put a call into us if you're subscribed to us, and we'll deliver that equipment to your gig and collect it when you're finished with it. It takes a huge strain off bands, I think. We're also looking to tap into a repair and maintenance service as part of the charity, so a lot of instruments that we have do need a wee bit of work done to them, and our role is to try and bring them back up to a standard that can be put back into the community where it's needed. So in bands, for example, would benefit from the fact that constantly the equipment is going to get looked at and maintained, and they don't need to worry about it potentially buggering up during the gig or whatever. So yeah, I guess other areas are helping out organisations on an ad hoc basis, or them signing up to us, helping out with events and just coordinating sort of music-based activities within the community.
You mentioned that. I know that there are or have been musicians doing songwriting workshops with Music Broth.
Mm-hmm. Yes, right. Colin Bell from Falmouth just came along to the event we had in March, and did that. Jenny Tingle from Joe and the Dark Vibes, and just from Noise Department, and some other bands never can remember. She came along and did drum workshops as well, and did cymbal upcycling, which is another thing that she did. So we had loads of support from the community, and we would like to get into the situation where we can put people in touch with tutors and organise events where people can come and try new instruments who maybe they haven't tried, to see if they like playing something else. Basically, you don't always have access to a double bass or a violin or something like that, so having a go on it and then, you know, getting a feel for it, seeing if it's your thing. We've all had that place in the past as kids or whatever where we picked up something, a guitar or whatever it is, and gone, actually this is my thing. So we want more people to be able to experience that, whether they can afford it or not. You know, that's the idea.
How does the subscription model work then?
Okay, so it's broken into three. So if you're an individual, to subscribe to the service for a full year, it's a cost of $59.99. We offer that on a monthly basis as well. Then there's band subscriptions, so that's starting from that is £119.99 for the full year, and again you'll get additional benefits like delivery and collection and assurance that the equipment's maintained. And then on an organisational level, we're looking at prices from about £200. So we'll get in touch with the organisation, have a chat about what it is they need and how we can support, and just work out a good price for them.
So how would an individual, a band or an organisation contact you guys about getting involved in Music Broth?
Well, we're quite prominent on social media, so Facebook, Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn as well. So we've got all our information on that. We're in the process of developing a website, so again, the information will be on that, and we'll try and promote that as much as we can. But our email address, if you've got any inquiries about what we're doing or if you want to get involved, is info@musicbroth.org, and through various social medias you can get in contact with us through that means as well, so messaging us and stuff. So
is the footprint Glasgow in the west, or is it just wherever? Because I could possibly hook you guys up with a music repair shop.
Right, okay, that's interesting. We've done quite a lot of work out with Glasgow itself. Most recently we were in Paisley and supporting the Young People Matters Youth Mental Health Festival. So we attended some of those events that was set up by Jordan Stewart. He's a musician through in Paisley, and so yeah, that it's good to be out in the community and promote what we do and get people interested in hearing about this idea. But we've done other things. That we got this inquiry in from a guy who runs a charity over in Lebanon. It's called Mishwar Music, and he was looking for percussion instruments to use as part of this project for 100 young people that he's supporting through access to music and stuff. So we said, right, okay, we'll do our best to try and get things over to you. So eventually got this big donation in of a lot of percussion instruments that were donated in from someone who runs a mental health drumming group. Right, so a lot of the equipment was no longer a need for their needs, but then so what we did was we arranged through British Airways, wasn't it? Yeah. So we arranged through British Airways for the equipment to be flown over, and we had to get one of Tony Collins is the guy who runs the charity. We had to get one of his pals to meet us at the airport for a 9 o'clock flight. So I was there at 7 in the morning, just with 2 boxes of percussion instruments, like not knowing what the hell I was doing. And about a week later we got a message from Tony saying everything got sent over, and he sent us pictures, and that story was able to get put onto the BBC Scotland to promote Pass It On Week as well. So and a lot of these children are benefiting because they're escaping war, adversity, so it's I'm quite proud of that.
That's just should be that's really awesome. That is awesome. So, Jen, we've established that both you guys are musicians. How did you become involved with Felix's project then, Music Broth?
Well, I went to an event last year called More Than Sound, which was kind of like, it's almost like a hack for music rather than like all these hackathons where you have to solve a problem. So it's like you get put into groups of like 4 or 5 and they try to match like a bass player and a guitarist and a singer-songwriter. It doesn't always work out. I ended up with 2 singer-songwriters in my group, which is fabulous, and he's one of my good friends now, Matt Roddy. His name is awesome. We didn't do the whole diva thing and have a punch-up over the lyrics. We did quite well. So I went to that and met fantastic people there. Did a song in 8 hours, which was a challenge, but a brilliant challenge. And afterwards, this wee shy guy came up to me with a flyer and said, "I'm starting up this music charity. Do you want to help?" So and
That's me, by the way.
that's the guy that's been doing all the talking right now. So yeah, no longer shy. But yeah, so I just was kind of taken by the idea. I thought this is a great thing that should be happening, sharing musical instruments in the community. And I also have a wee bit of experience doing fundraising and funding applications and things like that. So a few months later I saw a funding possibility and I sent it to Felix, and then he's like, "Well, could you maybe help me out with the application, and then could you maybe help me out with the board?" And then so like I just got totally sucked in. It's a total passion of mine in music and also reuse of stuff and not throwing stuff away and making things last as long as possible and see as many hands as possible and bring as much joy as possible. So that's,
as I said earlier, it's quite a unique thing to see, especially in this city, and I think it's really good work that you guys are doing, so keep it up. With that in mind, what does the future hold for Music Broth? What's the near future hold, and what are your sort of aspirations moving forward?
Well, we've got a lot of equipment, we've got over 300 instruments now, and we're keen to find a space that suits what it is we want to do. So that's one of the main priorities, is finding a good premise that's central, it's safe, and a good place to operate from, and then having a means of transport to get all this equipment around if needs be, because there will be, our hope is that this will grow into at least a national service that can link in with lots of different communities, what they're doing musically, and knowing that they can benefit from a service to mediate what they're doing or just make things a bit easier for them. So I think that's one of our goals for the future, is just be known as a charity social enterprise service that can support as many communities as possible.
Excellent. Well, I think I speak for all of us at NHC Music when I say that we wish you all the best with this excellent project. Anthony, do you have anything else that you wanted to ask, or is that?
Yeah, what bands were you guys in? You said you're in bands. Are you still in them? And what kind of stuff do you do? Plug your bands while you're here.
Yeah. I was in a band from the age of 17 to 21 called Ukraine. We toured all over Glasgow. We went down to England and did a few of the big, like Cavern and stuff. So it was good fun, but moved away from that.
I've been in a band called Sorrows Ourselves for a bit, but we're kind of.
That's where I know you from.
Yeah, you see me and you're going, I finally placed that girl. Yeah. We've played a couple of gigs in the NHC and that, but we're split up at the moment. So actually, me and Felix have been writing a bit of music together. So
do you guys think that you'll pursue that as a sort of project in the future, or is it just something you guys do for fun while you're sort of in the middle of the
I think it'll roll.
Will you call the band Music Broth just for the synergy?
I don't know.
But the project the thing we just did recently.
Yeah. So we've just written a song recently that's possibly going to get picked up for a film trailer. So we're kind of pleased about that, but it's all top secret at the moment, so I can't really talk about it too much.
Well, definitely good luck with that, and again,
thank you very much.
All the best with Music Broth. Thank you very much for
Thanks
coming on the show, guys.
Thank you.
And we'll hopefully speak to you again soon. We'll have to get you back in as a band next time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, we'll be dressed differently and everything.
We're not matching t-shirts. We don't do matching t-shirts all the time, honestly.
Thank you, guys.
Right. Thanks.
Cheers.
So, Anthony, since Jamie's basically abandoned it, let's move on to some more music. Next up is the Apparels.
the cancer in the lies you breathe. At the end of the day, there's another on its way. Just a few hours and you'll see the sun again. No need to worry, you're not running out of time. Just a few hours and the sun will shine. Pay no attention to the clock on the wall. It's a constraint that you need not follow. And don't live your life by the second hand. It's just a knife turning in your back. Sick of dating, you're headed for 11. You decide when your life's just beginning. Sick of dating, you're headed for 11. You decide when your life's just beginning. Sick of dating, you're headed for 11. You decide when your At the end of the day, there's another on its way. Just a few hours and you'll see the sun again. No need to worry, you're not running out of time. Just a few hours and the sun will shine. Pay no attention to the clock on the wall. It's a constraint that you need not follow. And don't live your life by the second hand. It's just a knife turning in your back. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh,
So we're back again then, that was Tiny Vinyl, and before that you heard Savage Cut. Next up I want to talk about the Carnival of the Dark Arts, which was a sort of mini festival that you guys had a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago today actually, that we're recording. Now I've actually never been to any of the Carnivals of the Dark Arts. I don't know all that much about them, Jamie, so why don't you try and explain
It was good.
as best you can the chaos that is the Carnival
It was
of the
great.
Dark Arts.
It was kind of Swan-born assassins. It was they were thinking it. It was Swan-born assassins were playing, who are a great hard rock band. We had the Big Nowhere on as well, who you know. We had a Bed of Nails act. We had the team had drummers in, 25
That
drummers.
escalated quickly.
I know, I did. I always. We had Theremin Hero. He's the Laser Hero guy. The Harbinger drum crew was the drummers for Edinburgh. We had 26 of them, I think, or 25.
You had like 12 or 14 of them in
12 of them in
didn't you?
here, and we thought it was dangerous because you can't get anyone. We were actually
Did
in
you make
their
them like
lives.
drum from here to Ivory Blacks?
Yeah, I know, that'd have been great. That would have been great. You still see the dust up there where the Harbingham's drummed the last time, so we put the sticker up. That's the dust that accumulated through the roof. It was getting scary because we had them upstairs, we had them downstairs. We done the noise check kind of at the main road in front here, and you still hear it really loud. And I was like, we're going to have to tell him to cut that. We like to push things in here, but you know, when it's risking people's lives, risking like serious
Jamie's
damage.
got to get lifted enough of this.
The thing is, I've been wanting to get fucking jail. No, nah. Again.
That's all part of the Keep drumming, boys,
I
come
was
on!
already in the big chair earlier on, man. I'm starting to get a bit addicted. Aye.
And the thing about the Carnival of Dark Arts is we want it to be different, almost like kind of, I don't know, variety shows, but a wee bit weird and a wee bit stranger. So we do want it to the music as well. We want to keep the music aspect to it, but each one will have a theme. We've got another one coming up in September the 27th, I think it is. Certainly the end of September. Go on the page just now, and that will be Final Girl will be the theme for that. So if we want people to dress up, you have to dress up as a final girl out of horror films or as a slasher killer out of horror films. And we're hopefully going to push for... So,
I call that Tuesday.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
I'll come as Charles Manson and brainwash
That's
all the
close.
girls. Brainwash them all.
and he's bringing Charles Manson realness.
Does Chrissy still do the sort
Murdering?
Yeah, predominantly.
Maybe, I don't know.
Is he still the host, or is that just whoever?
Chrissy, he's done the host the last two things. We'd probably get Chrissy in back in the host.
Judging by the photos, you just sit there and look sparkled and give people the fingers on it. You let him finish.
Pretty much, aye, pretty much.
I was a middle finger for the benefit of.
I think that's the deal with the pushing on the run up to it. So I want a break when it gets closer to it. So.
That's a fair point. Actually, the Carnival of the Dark Arts is almost your chance to kind of relax.
Aye, that's right.
You don't have to do any more of the sort of running about after people sort of thing for that. So, how much your success was it then? Was it
that one was the busiest one we'd had, definitely. With again, you always think it's going to be packed out as in you can't get moving, packed out. It wasn't as busy as that, but we did overthink how busy it would be. It was still mobbed. I mean, it was fucking mobbed. I can't really take it away from it at all. Really good crowd. Some of the crowd were a wee bit weird with other things that were going on. So when you've got Swordborn Assassins, fucking amazing band, but a lot of their fans are your hard rock fans that come out. So we had like a laser guy on at the start playing Sonic the Hedgehog type tunes, not wee Thurman. They're all just like, what the fuck is going on here? What is basically. So we were there's only a few of them, only a few of them to be fair. And then we had the drummers were on. They were maybe a bit too loud for some folk that came to see the Elephant. But the thing is, we want to push people's limits to what they enjoy. That's the whole point of fucking variety show, is to you get something that you're not used to seeing.
It's in the name, mate.
Aye, it's in the name, mate. Aye.
It's a spice of life, as they say.
We had Kim Chaos and Tom Harlow up. Tom Harlow was doing the drag act. Kim Chaos was doing.
Kim Chaos is the burlesque girl.
Yeah, she was doing the Bed and Nails act, and it was her and Tom doing the set together. I mean, there really was something for everybody there, as long as you're a weirdo. There's something for everybody if you're a weirdo. Something for all the weirdos.
Is the September one booked out, or are we still looking for acts for that?
Well, we just started getting acts for it in, so we just started emailing people about it just now. So we're trying to go for an all-female kind of thing because it's Final Girl, so we think we can mix it with it. Simon was at the last Carnival of Dark Arts, probably wouldn't remember much yet.
Hello, Simon.
He also cut his face. Nobody knows how he cut his face. Simon doesn't know how to cut his face. Cut his face at the last Carnival.
I was bleeding.
It was literally bleeding for the face.
Was it here in an X-ray?
I've no idea.
He's bringing the spirit of Manson.
Nose, wasn't it?
I think it was my nose,
He cut his nose, so it wasn't even a mic or anything. I just went upstage, came off, cut. There is good pictures in online wearing nice sparkly gloves. Ladies' sparkly gloves, yeah.
Let's just take a second to point out that he's now tied Colin again for the most appearances on the show.
Fuck, so you have, mate. Aye, so you have. But if Colin gets in fast, he'll be like, I knew what I fucking said something. Said somebody beat me or something. Aye, Colin will be here for the drinking thing.
So the next one is that it's September weekendish then?
Pretty much, I don't know about that. In fact, it might actually be a September weekend. Then we're having we've got a big Halloween gig booked this, but we're thinking about going to be Hip Hop Halloween. We've never had it. NHC in its entirety has never put on like a hip hop gig.
There's a reason for that.
Well, hip hop's really popular.
Hip hop's the devil's music.
You really don't like hip hop. I enjoy.
Although I suppose that probably is apt for Halloween then.
I enjoy hip hop. I deal up my spoken word stuff and that now. So we'll try and get a full gig of that. We'd have to push it as a Halloween event as well, right?
KRS-One, right?
Yeah. Is that it? Aye.
I like KRS-One.
And you can stand at a bus stop with California Love on and no dance.
John dances for no one.
I don't
John doesn't dance at all. John is dead inside as well.
He's the opposite.
The only place I dance,
he's footloose.
The only place I dance is in the cupboard under the stairs, right at the back.
For money.
Not for money, just
for
to intimidate my victims.
Before he kills them.
Do the dick tuck dance.
That went dark, didn't it? That went dark really fast there.
It's lotion on its skin.
Put the fucking lotion in the basket.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
You're a very big fat person.
See, you posted that randomly on one of the things that I'd put up. I went, there's John being a dick again. Who's he slagging through? Fat people this time, fuck's sake.
John Buffalo Bill.
Aye.
Anyway, so the Carnival of Dark Arts. How can people get involved with the next one? Then you said you have the.
They can contact the page.
Just contact the page or blowjobs. Right, let's move on for that. Onto the last song.
Let's move on for everything.
We've got another song coming up here by Jordan Stewart, who was somebody that Music Broth mentioned.
Jordan's Jordan's your last 8 works in Music Broth as well, actually.
Right.
They've had her in here before. She's Jordan's only 17 or 16, very talented. Does
let them in
acoustic
this
stuff.
shop?
I know we have kids now in this shop.
Shit.
Well, I went down like a fucking level in there. That was not meant as a joke. We do have underage things on the show.
Don't diddle kids.
Stop, Jamie. Stop. You're incriminating yourself. We have underage things here now. What kind of underage things?
We have dry nights now, for fuck's sake. We're no animals.
We're closed, but we have
Aye.
So this next song's by Jordan Stewart. Enjoy.
The rain falls away, but the flood is never far away, and the hurricane is on its way to stay. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in and smile, for there ain't no way you're ever gonna change. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Before you disappear. You stand still as the water creeps up a hill. You can feel it rising in the air. Just let go. You were never young before. Let the fear escape you and the water take control. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Before you disappear.
So we're back and it's closing time, guys. Do you have any final thoughts, Anthony?
I come in and buy the Alex Parks album. It's sickening me looking at
How
it.
much
right
is
now.
that? Is that like 20 pence?
Where even is it?
Just fucking
Right
frisbee
there.
it.
Oh, right there.
Just
Right,
frisbee it.
So as you can see here, guys, we've got Chipmark merchandise.
You need to
and-
hold it up to the Tascam so people can see it.
Chip marks and
your dog might not be gay, but theirs are, so
My
it's going to
dog's
get
gay.
fucked. Right.
chip marks, and that's available from the shop.
Yeah, we're just going to get them off now.
Awesome. They will play in today. We've got
They're playing
gig on
free.
tonight.
So we've got, in fact, they're on first, then we've got Fallen Arches on right after
Who's
them.
on first?
Chipmunks.
That one right out everybody's.
Right. First, Fallen Arches. Just gives a joke shite.
I've been Costello.
Still no fucking no recognition
No,
whatsoever.
none.
No.
Jamie, any final thoughts?
None, I'm totally a blank now.
No. Simon.
Fuck
any-
Tories.
Fuck the Tories.
Oh yeah, Tories, that's always a final thought. Aye, good. Yes.
I would just like to quickly recommend the Casual Birder podcast. That really helped me.
Oh,
God,
come
God.
on.
It really helped me through a long night last
Birder
night.
just sounds like
Admittedly, you said it was a challenge, Wank, that you beat the challenge, but
Did you beat the challenge? Yes!
I said no such thing. I said no such thing.
Cry Matt.
Oh, okay, my God, sounds really
A shame
bad.
came.
Oh, your shame came, yes!
it's just like a whisper now, because that's how long the podcast was. It's just a horrible, haunted whisper.
So the Casual Birder podcast. Before we ruin
You should
them
link it
any
up
further.
underneath this podcast.
It's quite enjoyable. I'm a total neophyte when it comes to like bird watching and birding and stuff. I quite enjoyed it.
Is that like a Pokemon?
No.
Still using big birds.
She discusses the ins and outs of like watching birds and
Yeah, well, we can all agree.
Well, no, you anymore since the training order.
That's true.
Anyway, social links: New Hellfire Club Glasgow, newhellfireclub.co.uk for the main website, which is where you can buy merchandise, you can learn more about the NHC music and all the rest of it. Facebook.com/New Hellfire Club Glasgow for the page. That's the main page we were discussing earlier on. All the latest news and all the rest of it. Facebook.com/NHC MUSIC Podcast for the show's standalone page. Anthony, do you have any?
I do not have anything I want to plug.
No.
Contrary to toilet bowl rumours.
People of the world, goodbye.
Take care.
People of Glasgow.
Sounds a bit final.
People of Glasgow.
Thank you very much for listening, and we shall catch you next time. Bye bye.